Hey guys, I'm FilthyRobot, joined by Galg, Solitaire, Rikytan, and Xylo, and we are playing Dungeons & Dragons. This is Season 2, Episode 1, since the end of last season was a pure party wipe. So we are starting from scratch, in a sense. The same world, and similar scenario, in a sense, where Solitaire will get into that in just a moment, but with new characters and a new set of companions, essentially. So not a lot to talk about last session. If you want to go find out how these characters died, you can always check out the previous video and see the gleam in Solitaire's eye as they were ripped to shreds. And I think we'll start from here.
No, I took no pleasure in that whatsoever.
Oh, I don't believe you.
A likely story.
I believe you didn't. I believe you didn't go out of your way to make it happen, but I can't imagine there wasn't a slight bit of pleasure.
No, trust me, trying to organize a whole new party and whole new story is not particularly fun and very taxing during the week. But regardless, and chasing up people for certain things also. Anyway, so what we're going to do first is we'll go around and do a very brief character introduction of who your new character is. The overall premise of the story right now is the four of them have been working together for some amount of time. It was suggested roughly a year. Doing various jobs on behalf of the Adventurers Guild in the city of Troya, which is a maritime city on the east coast of the current continent. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, they were sent to the Construction Guild in Troya and were tasked with delivering certain supplies to Alderbridge. So we'll do very quick character introductions from there. Okay, so Ricky, do you want to start off?
I can. I just want to clarify. Xylo said it's Nalla, not Nalo. The pronunciation of my name, or
Not your name.
oh, it was. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Yeah, I see. Sorry, it's like. Okay.
Eryn Nalla.
So my new character is a Wood Elf Ranger named Eryn Nalla. He comes from a small forest town called Applestone. It should be south from the Alderbridge. And, well, he's only 57 years old, which compared like in the elf years, he still counted as a child. And, well, his background is that one day he had this strange dream, which felt for him like too real, where he saw his village like burning in demonic flames, and like this happened to like all the like surrounding places also. So, because he needed to find out more about like what was this dream about, because it didn't seem like a normal dream, so he went to visit like some kind of seer to ask about this. And his answer was that it might have been like a possible future that like could happen, but it's not like totally, it's like some kind of destiny or something that is like set, so it could be changed. So he then, with this knowledge, Eryn decided that he wanted to leave the village and become an adventurer. So he could travel around the world and learn as much as possible and maybe found the cause of this possible future disaster.
Cool. All right. And that's how you ended up in Troya.
Yeah. It's like I found this group of traveling companions and we were together for now quite a long time.
All right. All right. So let's roll your HP. Ranger is on D10s if I recall. What's your Constitution modifier?
Constitution modifier +1.
Okay. So you start with 11 HP at level 1.
11 HP, yes. And then I will roll.
I think Ranger a D10 is it's a 6 or something. No, it's more than that. 7. 6.
It was 6, yes.
Okay, so roll me the hit die, or 1d10 plus 1.
Or it's like, because of 2 levels I will do it twice, like 2d.
Yes.
Then
no, just do it one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. 'Cause you actually get.
+1.
Okay, so that's 7, so that's starting at 18 HP for level 2, and then one more time.
Okay. +1. Ah, nice.
Alright, so 28 HP,
Nice.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, 28 HP is your
Yeah.
level 3 HP.
28.
Okay, cool. Gal, let's hear from you.
Okay, maybe I can describe how he looks like first. So you see a dwarf with a long white beard, rather short for a dwarf, maybe 4 feet, and he's wearing mismatched pieces of armor. So while they all are fitting, one is like kind of bronzy, whereas the chainmail is wearing is looks like was crafted for a very short human male. So, okay, now introducing the character. Hello, everyone. My name is Erifror Icebrew, and I'm from the clan Icebrew, evidently from my last name, which was known for its ice cold beers. I am unfortunately pretty much the last of my clan because, well, most of them died throughout the last 100 years. I grew up in the what's this place called again? Oh, I grew up in the Concast Highlands, which is south of Troya along the coast, and this whole place is, well, pretty much tempesty, which is the reason why I have devoted my life to Melora. So why on earth am I traveling with these bunch of, well, an elf and a Goliath and a human? So, well, about 10 years ago, I got a vision about that the entire world was in ruins, and I prayed about it, and the sign that Melora gave me was that I should go try prevent it. And that's why I'm setting out on this journey. Yep, that's pretty much his backstory.
No overlap there, huh? It's alright. You guys, it makes sense why you're traveling together.
The
Similar.
least,
We have the same background, Galk.
the least
I know that's
Scottish,
a bunch with mine also, actually.
the least Scottish accent.
No,
I can't do a
no,
Scottish
we're not
accent,
shitting
guys.
on that was great, Gal. I'm not shitting on that. That was I don't.
Ah,
it doesn't have to be
that was
Scottish.
that was
It was just good.
that was really good.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, that was
I was
good.
excited to
Yeah, I
finally
like that.
DM for a fucking dwarf and he's not got a Scottish accent. What the
right.
fuck is this?
I can't do a Scottish accent
Don't worry about it,
when
Gal,
the
it was
DM
good.
is Scottish, guys.
It was good,
So,
yeah.
It was good. It really
Oh,
was.
also, pronunciation of the Highland region is the Kronstadt Highlands. It's like German. Anyway.
Right.
Alright, cool. So let's roll your HP. You're on D8s, which is a 5 for default. What's your con mod?
3.
3. Alright, so you're starting on 11 HP as well for level 1.
But I do get +1 for Dwarven Toughness, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right, you do. So you start on 12.
Okay.
So you're on a D8 plus 4. And
Okay.
your minimum is 9.
+4.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so plus 9. 0 HP for
Yep.
level 2.
Yep. That will
So
be 21. Yep. And one more time. Yay!
Alright. So 33 HP.
Solid.
Yep.
Nice rolls.
Very nice.
About time.
Yeah, man. Dwarf's got decent HP. Alrighty, cool. Xilo?
Greetings, my friends. It's very good to adventure with you. I look forward to continuing our quest for glory and honor. Okay, so Nalla, Fearless Thulega, is a Goliath woman from south of Troya, the city that we all came from. And she is almost 8 feet tall. She's sort of bluish skin color, just because Goliaths kind of have that like weird look to them, because they're like half giants from like part giant or something like that. She grew up with her clan in the mountains, and when she was young, she ended up her village ended up being attacked when she was not with her village, and so she spent quite a few years afterwards alone, and she traveled sort of wandered nomadically for a while, still in the mountains mostly, and eventually ended up running into a caravan attacked by some goblins, and she helped fight them off, and the caravan asked her to come along, and they brought her to Troya, and she ended up working there for a while as sort of a bodyguardish type, almost just like protection, because she was adept at protecting people. She, like I said, is almost 8 feet tall. She's sort of bluish skin. She's not wearing any armor. She's wearing just like a loincloth, and she has like a large, like sort of bear cloak, like a bear pelt cloak that she wears when it's cold. But other than that, she has a number of large weapons strapped to her back along with her backpack. So like a big two-handed axe, a big pike, a big maul, and to her, nothing's more important than honoring her ancestors and leaving a legacy worthy of legend.
Cool. All right. So let's do your HP. You're on D12s as a barbarian. What's your con mod?
Yep. It's
Did everyone take a hit point upgrade after last session? Because I think every character.
Hey man, barbarian. I gotta have all the health as possible. So it's 12 plus the 3 from the con. And
yep. So you start with 15 HP for level 1.
Yep. Okay. So that's
30 for level 2. All right. 41 HP for level 3.
Excellent.
Them rolls, man.
Yeah, it's my turn though.
Okay with it.
We'll
They're
even
real
out that
important
variance
rolls
right now.
Well, we know we won't get one shot. Well, most of us won't get one shot. So,
All right.
Alrighty. Barros.
Yep. Introducing my new character, Barros. Barros grew up on the streets of Nisus. His family died to a plague when he was fairly young, around 9 or 10, and he kind of grew up scrounging for a living. Eventually was adopted kind of into a thieves guild of sorts, kind of no more of a gang than a guild really. Started doing odd jobs for them, like lookout, stuff like this, and then eventually made his way up a little bit more into this organization, where he spent a few years of his life there, until eventually he robbed the wrong house as part of this group. And before he realized what was going on, his members around him, his new adopted family, were being killed around him, and he kind of saw this demonic-looking elf waving a sword around and casting lightning everywhere, and thought he was going to die, and was just like, fuck it, and charged the guy. And right before he got knocked unconscious by the hilt of the blade from this elf, he saw the elf smile, and when he woke up a little bit later, he found out that he was given the option. His stupidity / bravery at that moment had impressed the guy enough that he was given an opportunity to live if he wanted to, and if he chose that opportunity, then he would train here and make amends in part for robbing, but also learn some skills so he wouldn't be on the street for the rest of his life. And he took up on that opportunity, and after a number of years growing up here, basically, this is kind of his new father figure in a sense. Formed very close attachments to this person, basically bettered his life from a position where he would have been essentially a nobody, and learned a lot of valuable skills doing this, and then has been sent out into the world to kind of make his own way with these skills that he's picked up there. Worked for a number of years as a guard, and entered with caravans, escorting merchandise essentially across these trade paths, where he's run into the other party members in the group here. So that's Barros.
So I'm presuming, because you're Fighter 1, Wizard 2, correct?
Oh, Fighter 1 is at 1.
So I presume you would take maximum HP for like the fighters. So
Yes.
that's your combat is 3, so 13 HP.
Yes.
All right, and then it's a D6 plus 3 with a minimum roll of a 7.
Okay.
For the wizard levels.
There we go. It's decent.
All right. Cool. So
And
it's
roll
21
it.
HP.
Okay.
Is it? Yes.
Yep.
No.
13 plus 8.
Yeah, 21.
Yep. Oh my god.
All right.
We're above average. I'm shocked.
Above average.
All right.
It'd be very difficult to roll below average in this with this HP setup.
Well,
that we're
you
using.
can't. I understand that you default to average, but even the rolls were above average, which was incredible.
Yeah.
That's all right. It'll be the last roll we hit today.
Okay, so that's 28 HP you're starting with.
Yep.
Alrighty. So do you guys have any questions before we start?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you guys roll into town. You are across the southern path. It's still the same direction. Like if you look at the town map, you're still heading from the northeast, the north. Jesus Christ.
Wait, I thought we were coming from the south, right?
Right, but the southern. Let me transfer you back to the Stormwind map. You'll understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, I see.
You're coming
We
from here.
approached the town from the north, even though we're coming from the south, right?
Yes. Good turn there. So you're still coming through the sort of northern route, as it were. The journey has been relatively pleasant, nothing untoward so much happening. And then you head into town, and yes. What would you like to do?
So we delivered our goods to the Miners Guild, or no?
No, yeah, you just arrived in time.
Just instantly. Okay. None of us have ever been here before, correct?
Right.
Do we have directions as part of our just go to the town, or did we actually have directions to the miners?
You know, the Miners Guild is one of the southernmost buildings. It's generally pretty well marked, but the reason it's one of the southernmost buildings is because it's closest to the actual the mountain ranges.
And there's no guards.
No guards. The time is late morning. Currently, where's my D12? There it is. It's late morning. There's no guards like protecting the town or anything like that as you guys enter.
Well, let's just look for someone to ask where the Miners Guild's at. So just keep walking into the center of town until we find someone that seems approachable.
Sure.
I mean, you see people walking back and forth, just milling about on daily.
An 8-foot tall Goliath standing next to a 4-foot tall dwarf.
Yep.
Hopefully dating by the end of this.
Nope.
Ship it.
So
Okay.
go ahead, Nalla. If you're gonna ask someone.
Oh, sure. Just if someone walks by. Hello, my friend. We're new to town. Do you have a moment?
They kind of like look towards you and it's like, whoa, hello. Can I help you?
Yes, we're new to town and we're looking for Miners Guild.
The Miners Guild is down that way. Just head down the path and you'll see it. It's the building on the south side of the path.
South side of town. Sounds good. Thank you much.
All right.
Proceed to the Miners Guild.
Okay, so you guys continue on heading on down there. And then you get towards the you approach the Miners Guild and enter into it, and there are a couple characters in there, including the formerly described Halia Thornton, which you still have a handout for. And there is another miner in there as well. What's his name? Lanar is his name, and he's currently got a pickaxe just sort of slung over his shoulder with the shaft of it like to the front, and he's got like mining pack to the side. He seems to be just idling at this point in time.
You said Lenar? That's a name that we know? Like, what?
Not necessarily, but...
Okay. Well, we know we've been told to meet Helia, so it might be worth just doing that. So, who would like to do the chatting? The barbarian still? I like it.
Oh yeah, side note for everybody, this team has 0 charisma whatsoever.
Not people, not individually. They're not insulting you, Ricky, in particular, and Gal. No, it's not judging you. This is...
I have 8 charisma, guys.
Yes.
Barros
I-
charisma score 8. Nalla charisma score 8. Eryn charisma score 10.
Oh, we have...
I was
we have a face.
Erifror charisma score 8. So our highest modifier for charisma skill checks is a 0.
It is okay.
So we are RPing the Scottish, then, you're saying?
This is good. This is good.
I should have also gone with 8. I wanted at least like some medium number.
So you guys enter, and this like older looking guy with hang on. Just have it. Yeah, this older looking guy who's got like his hair's receding a little bit. It's grayed, but he looks like quite tough for like late 50s, I guess. He is the one sitting with the pickaxe slung over his shoulder, and he kind of like looks up to you. He's got a good bit of facial scrub coming through. He doesn't say anything to you as you enter.
Oh, that actually reminds us. Who are we supposed to get paid from? Like, that's something we would know before we got here.
Halia.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is counted as part of the 100 gold that you're starting with, by the way.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Obviously. What you think?
Hello, my friends.
You think you're getting paid for like 5 minutes of walking into town?
Hey, man. We need some healing potions, man.
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
take what I
That's
can
what
get.
100 gold is for. Yes, scrub. So you walk into town. You walk into the Miners Guild. What do you say?
Hello, everyone. This is the Miners Guild, yes?
The older guy is just kind of like looking up at you. He goes, "Yeah."
Yes? Yes, okay. You are Halia? No, you're not Halia. You are Halia. Yes, Halia. We're here to deliver goods to you.
We're cleaning some shelves before. She turns around and looks towards you and says, "Yes, I am Halia Thornton. Which goods are you talking about?"
Well, we brought them from Troya. I do not know who asked us to bring them here, but they said specifically for you. So they're outside in the wagon, just for you.
She looks at each of you specifically. Kind of like just eyeballing you for a few seconds. Kind of like with a small smirk on her face. Says, "I see.
This is good, yes?
It's very much very helpful. Thank you very much for the delivery. Let's take a walk outside and inspect these goods, shall we?"
Excellent.
Okay. So she walks over with you guys, and then kind of walks between you all and out through the door. The wagon that you guys had is sort of hitched there, and she pulls the tarp from it and just does like a quick once over. Says to you, "No problems on the road then?"
No, none. Nice and easy.
I see. Well, what are your plans going forward here?
I don't think we decide yet. We'll probably stay here a day, maybe look around some, but we're not sure.
I'm getting a beer. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a beer after this.
Yes, I like this. Get beer, yes.
I tell you what, it's about the right time. How about I take you all for the beer for compliments on the delivery?
Excellent. Oh, you pay us now, though, yes?
She gives you the 100 gold you already have.
Excellent.
Okay, so she walks you all towards the Stonehill Inn. which is quite famous at this point. Just 1 second. Yeah. Transfer. Okay. So you guys walk into the Stonehill Inn. It's pretty quiet at this time during the day. Only a couple of patrons sitting at various tables here. Halia walks in first and sort of points towards one of the benches over the side and says, "Why don't you all go and take a seat over there, and I'll be right over to meet you."
Okay. Go and take a seat.
All right.
Are we going to get our tokens now?
Yes. What table do you guys sit at?
Whichever one she pointed to. Yeah.
3 and 4. Whoa, that's not the right size token. 1 second.
I thought maybe that was the 8-foot tall barbarian. But no, not the right name.
Should I be seeing Nalla's health bar? I don't think so.
1 second. No, I'm going to correct it in a second. What the hell did I save it as? Galg, you didn't send me your token.
I didn't.
Dun, dun.
But it's basically what... Okay, never mind. Give me a second.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter if I can see it. You need to send me it so I can upload it. Alright. Whatever, we'll do this during the break. Okay, so we'll just presume that Erifror is there as well. So you guys sit at that table there? She actually pointed to like this back table here, so I'll just...
Okay, let's go there.
Nalla's health bar. Do not see.
Same with Eryn's. I have Eryn's is visible to me.
Mm-hmm. Nilo. I had a character with that last name in high school.
With Nilo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There you go. All right.
Is it also spelt with a tremor?
No.
So we all sit down to the table.
So you guys sit down at the table, and it takes a couple of minutes, but Halia does eventually bring some drinks over to you. And she gives them all over. They look pretty fresh. They have a nice golden color to them, and they smell. It's kind of like a sweeter scent to it. Passes you each one of them.
Excellent, excellent. I love this you call ale, beer. They don't have any of this when I grow up. It's very good.
I raise my glass and I say to another successful mission, another successful run. Cheers.
Yes. Cheers.
Yes.
And Halia turns to you and says, to you, Nalla, specifically, and says, so are you the leader of the group?
Oh, not really. We didn't really decide. We don't have any particular leader. We just get job and do job.
Are you contracted to the Adventurers Guild? Do you need to return to Troya anytime soon?
I mean, if we don't have anything better to do, we probably will, but we don't have any obligation other than bringing you the wagon. And we did.
I see. Well, you all look fairly capable. What are your skill sets?
Killing everything.
Useful skill to have.
My big friend here exaggerates slightly, but she's mostly correct. We're armed guards mostly for the large part. We do a lot of escorting of goods, sometimes protecting of people, that style of thing. Is there
Yes.
something you're worried about?
Fetch and protect quests. Doesn't sound very fulfilling for someone who likes to kill everything and everyone.
No, not without reason. If we need to, we do.
I admire that. There is honor in even simple work.
Yes.
And coin
yes,
as well.
Honor. Yes, well, coin is nice, but it's not necessary.
What about you?
Ignore my large friend here.
This is necessary for
It's
this.
useful.
And I continue drinking.
Gal's new character's an alcoholic.
I like it.
She motions to Eryn and says, what about you? You've not said very much so far.
Well, I'm not a very talkative person. I mostly leave it to my companions. And, well, I'm mostly there to look around and be careful.
I see. And you, Dwarf, do you drain the others' pockets of coin when you need to drink?
Well, I earn my own keep, and I mean I drink a lot, but you know.
That's
Right,
right.
it's
How you?
Erifror's a good guy, and I put my arm around him, just kind of on his shoulder for a second, and pat him a little bit, and be like, "Don't mind him."
Yes,
Huh.
yes, his god can be quite useful at times.
Have you ever been to Parth Kuldur?
To what?
She's speaking specifically to Erifror.
Pathholder.
Yeah.
Is that something I'm supposed to know? What? What's that?
Oh, I see. So you're not from the west then. Most of the dwarves from the west of the mountains come from the great dwarven city of Parth Kuldur. Well,
No, I grew up in the Konkosk. Is that how you pronounce it?
Konstadt Highlands.
Kronstadt.
Okay.
You're from there,
Konstadt.
Galg.
Yes.
You can pronounce it with the correct accent from that location if you'd like.
I'm from the Konstadt Highlands, so that's where I'm from.
I see. So Erkin area then. Yes,
Excuse
if you
me.
remember, there was the Erkin uplands was the region in which the Konstadt. We talked about this last week.
I know.
Actually, gave you all this information.
What you didn't do, Solitaire, was let him know there's going to be a test on it this morning.
Derogatory.
You're cutting out, Galg. I'm losing you.
No, I thought you was. Yeah.
I like it.
Get wrecked, Skype. Get wrecked.
That's connection issues. That's not Skype.
Let's just assume that he answered all your questions correctly.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And I try and set you guys up for for this RP opportunity, but like you don't fucking look at your characters. So like,
No, I thought you meant it.
Galg, you can't talk. You can't defend yourself right now. This is like hitting a man when he's down, because every time Sully says something, Galg just has to sit there and take it because his connection's shit right now. Alright.
Can you guys hear me now?
yes.
Kinda.
Yeah, okay. No, I thought you meant it in a derogatory manner. So, like, you country bumpkin kind of derogatory manner.
What are you, Scottish?
Oh man, no, not at all. She says, so you're from Erkinland then, or do you think she? What did you think she meant derogatorily?
Like you're a country bumpkin kind of
In
way.
contrast
Yeah.
to
Well,
the
what did
city
she
question.
say? That you're.
No, I thought it was a. No, I just. Well, I'm a dwarf, so I take things personally a lot. So.
All right.
Misinterpretation of tone, possibly?
Yeah.
No, I think it's contrastive, because the first question is, are you from the city? And then the second question is, are you from this other location that not the city? Makes some sense.
Erkin is the city. The Erkin Uplands is like the region that surrounds it, and you're specifically from a place called the Konstadt Highlands, which is the place that you want to describe.
Yep.
And
Yes.
so yes, the closest city is called Erkin.
I have it saved. I know.
Good. Good. And Halia turns to you all and says, "Well, you all seem to be a capable lot. If you're interested, perhaps there's a small task that you could do for me."
Perhaps you could elaborate a little bit.
Well, I was planning on doing that. I wasn't hoping to set you on the task without just telling you there is a task.
You'd be surprised at the type of offers we've come across, so excuse me if I jumped the gun a bit.
I look forward to hearing them. Well, there's a creature in the mountains that's been hassling us recently. Perhaps the old man you saw in the Miners Guild, you saw him. He's having difficulty getting into getting to his dig site. And problem is that this creature is particularly slippery. It deceives the eyes. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but from our description, it's a large cat of some kind. He seems to describe a panther, but something to that effect.
Did you say in the mountains or in the mines?
Mountains.
And what is this large cat doing? Has it attacked humans? Attacked people?
Killed humans, actually. Some of the miners.
Okay.
A lot of the time it hunts for food, a lot of the time it hunts for sport. Neither looks particularly good for business.
Do you know if it's a natural being or some, aberration or something unnatural? Is it like,
What do you guys
mean?
There are predators everywhere. If miners cannot defend themselves, then what is the problem?
Well, we can defend miners. Doesn't seem like much of a problem. Seems like a win-win.
I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see any honor in killing a creature of the wild for no reason.
Well,
if you want to, that is okay. But
I mean, if it's just killing a large cat, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. You could consider it a vacation, a bit of a hike into the mountains, something to do on the road for a while. Maybe we could spend a few scenic days touring the mountains and let our friend Eryn do some tracking and find this cat for us.
Yeah, sure, no problem. It will be an easy task for me to find some big kitty.
All right, wonderful. Well, there would be payment, but how much would you expect to be paid for something like this?
Oh yeah, we've only done business with you this once, and it seemed fair price for fair work. We'd ask relatively the same again, fair price for fair work. So you tell us, go in good faith here, that this has been a dangerous creature. It has killed multiple people, and it is disrupting your mining operations, and therefore I assume inhibiting your ability to pull profit out of your mines. I would like to be paid a fair wage for that. Why don't you make me an offer, and we'll see if that is adequate.
Very well. I would pay you all 100 gold for this task.
What was
each?
Yes.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
The tone of voice in sure means like, yeah, sure.
It's not necessarily her concern. It's not necessarily that she has an immediate need. She's not losing profit from these mountains being shut down. So that's not how she makes money. This money is clearly, apparently not hers that she's bartering with. This is a price that she has been dictated. That's what you're getting. And she was just very upfront about it.
So I guess Erifror then would be one of our negotiators then. So Erifror, do you let the party know any of this in any way? What do you do?
Well, I think it's fair, quite fair. 100 gold, that means 200 beers? Or is it 500 beers? That sounds about right.
Many beers, yes. Please, Miss Thornton, have you sent anyone else to slay this beast?
No, not yet.
So, it is only kill defenseless miners, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And there are some recreational goers to the mountains also.
And what would you like
some
as
trouble.
proof of this deed?
I would like you to bring me the beast carcass.
Okay. Anyway, so I mean, the way we'll approach this is we'll probably A, try to track it, and B, try to do some sort of protection or similar thing up there. Might there be other beasts in there? Are we sure? How will we be sure that we've gotten the one that's bothering your miners?
There's no necessarily means of knowing that it's the one that's bothering them. These beasts are not one of a kind. But if you were to bring me one of them, I would be happy enough with that.
Okay.
I presume it would be the same one which is hassling most of the travelers.
And if we got it wrong, we'll find out later.
Maybe there's another one for you and more coin to be made.
Just a question. What if we would bring more than one?
Hunt
You're
all
bring
of
more
them
than I
down.
would pay them as well.
All right, good to know.
Okay.
What is the name of this beast?
The name of it is known as generally a displacer beast.
Displaced beast? Okay. Okay. We find displaced beast tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
we've been on the road for quite a while. It'd be nice to spend the night in a bed for once.
What do we know about displacer beasts? Do I know like what kind of beasts they are? No? Okay, fine. Sure.
What do you mean,
Any of
what
us-
kind of beast they are?
Any of us heard anything?
They're
about
no,
this
like-
before?
Like, are they agile, things like that. So
No, I don't know what it is either. Like, if you said a cat, we have knowledge of a cat in our own world, right? But we don't have any knowledge of a displacer beast. Do our characters have some knowledge of it in this world? Have we encountered that type of animal before, or know what it is, or have heard of it?
No, I mean, it's not common literature. You guys aren't particularly well studied or read or learned.
Right.
Going around the group and looking at stats. You've never encountered a displacer beast before.
Even like out in the wilds? Like
Even out
as
in
like
the wilds.
sort of
These are
wandering.
not- These are not
Okay.
super common.
They're super rare. Okay, got it.
I was thinking about
Type of cat,
me
but
that
no, displacer beast. All right. Anything you would recommend before taking on this task? Any part of your fair town we should take a moment to visit before we head out, or anything else?
Oh, if you need supplies, you'd have over to the coster, or if you were looking for or adventuring equipment, you could head over to the coster, or if you're looking for supplies and provisions, you could head to Barthen's.
Okay.
She generally gives directions to where these places are.
Well, I thank her for the beer then, and say, well, let's hope this is as profitable as our last venture with you, and suggest that we'd probably have another beer or so, then turn in for the night.
Okay. And with that, I'll look forward to seeing you once more. And she stands up and gives you a quick bow, and then walks out of the door.
Nice woman.
Yes, nice.
seems trustable.
Never heard of this cat though. Displacer beast.
Well, me neither, even though that I spent most of my life in the woods. But that's first time hearing about this kind of beast, but shouldn't be any different.
Well, it might be worth asking around. Maybe it's just a local name for a panther or something. But if it's not, it'd be good to know.
Yes, I think the same. Many panthers, mountain lions in mountains. I think maybe just one of these.
Wouldn't hurt to ask around, I guess.
Yes, we have time. No hurt.
Alrighty, so shall we take a quick break there?
Yeah, sounds good. All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you very much for watching, guys. We're going to cut the episode here, and we'll see you in part 2 shortly. Thanks for watching.